everybody, welcome to Wild Boy Movies, the place to talk movies, and today we're going to be reviewing Alien Romulus, the latest film in the Alien franchise. Right now I'm going to have some information up on screen for you to read, like director, runtime, MPAA rating, all of that will be up on screen for you to read right now. And some of you guys may notice that I have the cup for the movie, but no bucket. Let me explain. The theater I went to did not have the buckets available for sale, unfortunately. In fact, they sold out. In fact, I had to buy the buckets online at the Regal merch shop just in the nick of time before they sold out. At least the Alien Xenomorph head bucket. So this cup is the only bit of Alien Romulus merchandise that I have from the movies, and thus will be the only thing that will be up on display during this review. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your thoughts on Alien Romulus. So without further ado, let's get right into the pros. Okay, starting off, I gotta go ahead and praise the cast for this movie because they did a great job in this movie. Some of the people that stand out are Spike Ferrin, Isabella Mosted, Archie Rennox, Alan Wu, and David Johnson, who do great in their roles as their characters. But the biggest standout of the movie is Kaylee Spaney because she is definitely, in my opinion, the new Ripley for the franchise. And if we ever get a sequel to Romulus, which I definitely think we will, I would want it to continue following the character of Rain, played by Kaylee Spaney, because I think the actress did a great job in this role. There were a lot of other great actors in there, but Kaylee Spaney was just the best one out of the entire movie. I also gotta go ahead and praise director Fede Alvarez, who, if you didn't know, did the 2013 Evil Dead remake and the 2016 movie Don't Breathe. And even though I haven't seen those movies, they are now on my watch list because he did such a fantastic job with the direction of this movie, because genuinely, this is such an awesome movie that I highly recommend you guys go ahead and watch. He definitely proved himself with this movie because he was only known for directing 2 great horror movies, producing some not so great horror movies, and then directing 1 action movie, I think. And while I was recording this video, it was revealed that Fede Alvarez wants to make a new Alien vs. Predator movie with director Dan Trachtenberg, who made the latest film in the Predator franchise, Prey. And after seeing Alien Romulus, I will be 100% down to see that movie, especially since Fede Alvarez wants to co-direct the movie with the man who made the latest Predator movie. I also gotta praise Alvarez for bringing the horror back in the Alien franchise, because ever since James Cameron's Aliens, they have been leaning more towards the action side of things, and with Prometheus and Covenant, they lean more into the philosophical side of the universe of where the Xenomorphs came from. Here, going back to what made the original one so famous and being a horror movie, worked in its advantage to where this is an effective horror movie. And even though this movie is leaning more towards the horror side of things, they still bring in some fun action scenes in there that make the movie a lot of fun to watch. Next up, this is definitely a perfect revival for the Alien franchise, because we have not seen a new film in this franchise since 2017 with Alien Covenant. And I know a lot of people are not fans of that movie, but they were just going very philosophical with those movies when it was a simple creature feature movie in space, and Alvarez goes ahead and takes that simplistic plot and makes it very interesting. I definitely will call Alien Romulus the Saw X for the Alien franchise, because it perfectly reignites the franchise that a lot of people have been kind of mad on lately, and gets it to where it gets a lot of people interested in seeing what comes next from this franchise. Saw X did that perfectly, and so did Alien Romulus. A lot of people online have been saying that the third act for the movie is insane, and I'm here to say it is absolutely insane. Those guys are correct because what they do for like the third act for the movie, I cannot believe that they actually did that in the movie. Like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but wait for that third act because it is so insane that you can't believe that it actually happened. And jumping onto that, they do have some nods to the previous Alien films. And me, someone who's only seen the original Alien and the latest one before this one, Covenant, I was surprised that I was able to catch some of the Easter eggs from the past movies that I haven't seen. Not gonna say which ones they are, but for you diehard Alien fans, you are definitely gonna be pleased with some of the Easter eggs and connections to the broader Alien universe. But lastly, my big pro for the movie is the practical effects because Fed Alvarez wanted to use very minimal CGI as possible, and that was an amazing and perfect decision for this movie because the look of the movie is awesome. Like, I saw this movie in theaters today as of me recording this, and it looked fantastic on screen. Like, some of the shots to me would definitely warrant making like a wallpaper for like your device. The scenery is so good, and when talking about the practical effects, they are awesome. Like, I know we live in a world where CGI is like the easiest way to go, but lately practical effects have been getting like a big resurgence with something like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, Beetlejuice, or even the Terrifier movies. Alien Romulus has to be like the best use of practical effects in like a movie in recent years. I did not mind a fully CGI xenomorph that we saw in Alien Covenant, but the practical effects used for the xenomorph in Alien Romulus was done so well. And even looking at the behind the scenes videos, I definitely love that they went with practical effects instead of using CGI. And also the set pieces and the Romulus ship, it definitely looks very cool. And if this Romulus ship actually existed in real life, I would have wanted to go there and tour the place because it looks very cool from the shots that we gotten in this actual movie. So yeah, I absolutely loved Alien Romulus. Like, this is so far like my favorite movie of the year. And I really want to see where they go next with the Alien franchise moving forward. Like, Disney successfully brought the Predator franchise back with Prey, and I think Disney did the exact same thing with the Alien franchise. So with that, there are no cons for the movie whatsoever. There was really nothing in the movie that really warranted a con other than like a slower pace towards like the beginning of the movie. But for me, a personal preference, I think that was handled so well because it got us attached to those characters where by the time the mayhem starts with the xenomorphs, you don't want these characters to die. But some people out there might not like the slower start to the movie, but for me, it worked so well. So for my scorecard for Alien Romulus, I'm gonna give the movie 5 stars, with a out of 10 score 10 out of 10, with the percentage being 100% with a grade of A+, with my final verdict being the best one in the Alien franchise. But that was my review for Alien Romulus. I want to hear from you guys. What did you think about this movie? Go ahead and leave that down in the comment section. And while you're at it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. And have a great day.